welcome, Scorpio. We're doing an energy reading for you. It is January 2025. Now, it is a general reading, so it's trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly. Love your support. If you do enjoy my readings, make sure to subscribe to my channel, show the love, hit that like button and the notification bell to get notified when your next star sign reading's up on my channel. Now, there's a bit of an announcement for the winners for last month in December. So there were 2 personal readings up for grabs in the first 3 weeks of December. We do have another competition running at the moment. So there was a 1-hour pre-recorded personal reading up for grabs. There were 2 of them. So the first one goes to Lena Mello. Your handle's going to pop up here, YouTube handle, who won it for the new subscriber in December. So big congrats, Lena. And the winner for the positive community member of a personal reading was Erin Hardy. So big congrats, Erin. Erin's been following my channel for quite some time, always shows up beautifully. So both winners need to get in touch by email. It's going to pop up here. Also details down below to claim your prize. Yeah. Now we do have, as mentioned, a competition running at the moment, which is running for the last week of December through to the end of January, 31st of Jan. There's 2 prizes up for grabs. The first one, which you're going to hear tinkle right now, is a very beautiful dolphin wind chime. It's got a gorgeous Swarovski crystal in the center of it. That one will be going to a new subscriber on my channel. And the other prize up for grabs is a very beautiful amethyst peace pendant that will go to a positive community member that stands out during that competition period. Nothing else you need to do. You'll automatically go in the draw. So just make sure to come back and check and see if you are a winner. It's announced first week in Feb on the community tab. An announcement as well as in your star sign video. So good luck, everyone. My personal readings are open, currently booking into about the 3rd week in Jan. If you do want to get a personal reading with me, booking link's going to pop up here and down below. Let's dive in. So pulling your essential energy, Scorpio, either on something you need to be aware of or work on around self. That's really thinking about it. There we go. So interesting. I've done a few readings already, so this is number 4 in terms of the series of recording. And this has now come out twice, which is space. Sagi's also pulled it. And the other one that came out was perspective. So this is the energy clearly happening at the moment for the collective. So when we pull space, it means that if there is a challenge in your life or a problem that you want to solve, or you're having a disagreement with someone, Spirit's saying you need to step back and give each other space, or give the problem space, right? Because one, you're either overthinking it, or the 2 people involved are too much in their emotional side, and you need to look at the issue in a more logic way. So it's like not getting into arguments, leaving arguments be, just going, not going to discuss until we're both in a better frame of mind. So you can come back and talk about things rationally. Yeah. If it's something you're trying to solve, you know, in terms of an issue or challenge in your life where, you know, perhaps you've been thinking on it for quite some time and not coming to any resolution, then completely switch off. What does that mean? Like go and lay in a hammock or go down to the beach, or, you know, we're in summer here, it's hot, so you might be in winter there. It's really completely switching off, because often what happens when we completely switch off, that idea just comes to you like that versus forcing it. There's something you need to give some space to. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for you. And then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. Your simplicity, which is the white feather, keeping things simple. When we pull this message, it's basically saying to focus on what are my next steps? What are the next 2 or 3 steps I need to take in my daily life, versus making things too complicated, bigger than Ben-Hur. Just what do I need to do to get through the next day or 2 days? It's like not trying to make things so big that you're always overthinking things. You got the power of the universe behind you. So there's a lot of energy behind you. Trying to help you at this time. Oh, you got blessings here. It's kind of interesting, but the blessings are in nature. So there's an easier flow to what you want to do, which is about more of allowing versus chasing and forcing. And there's a lot of untapped potential within you that you haven't even tapped into yet. Wow. Let's have a look at your spiritual guidance. Well, you've got the priestess coming through, which is embodying the divine feminine, whether you're a guy or a girl. One is being in your higher states of consciousness, doing your spiritual practices, seeking your spiritual guidance. Mostly it's about, when we're in the divine feminine, it's about being in flow with life, being in flow with who you are, how you like to work, how you like to live, being in a high vibration, not letting life toss you about. It's that beautiful, quiet, steady energy. Well, you've also got the Lapis Lazuli star, which is trusting your inner vision, for your, guiding your higher purpose. When you trust yourself, you're in your divine feminine. I mean, we also need the masculine to take action, right, with your guy or girl. Because you're going to tap straight into your blessings. You're going to tap into your money flows. And you've got the shining star, which is you getting your glow up on. No longer dimming your light, shining bright for all to see. So it directly relates to your potential. So before, if you've held yourself back, fearful about what other people think, if you shine too bright, Spirit's saying enough of it. Enough of that. It's about getting your glow up on. Some of you may be doing a bit of a health, physical makeover, beauty makeover. And you've got the seer, which is being a visionary. A lot here about your third eye chakra and your crown chakra coming out. Which is you doing your rituals, your magic, your spiritual practices for divination around your guidance for your path. Beautiful. Let's pull some clarifiers with the energy oracle. Let's have a look at you keeping things simple and being in the divine feminine energy. When you do, you're going to have victory. So keeping things simple and being in flow, you'll have victory. Which means you'll accomplish what you're trying to accomplish in a much easier way. You just need to have a clear plan and strategy. What are my next steps? Some of you may want to journal out what you want 2025 to look like for yourself. There are things that you need to walk away from. So it's maybe recognizing things that you need to let go of to take an easier approach to life. Let's have a look at the power of the universe behind you. Okay. There's hostilities here. I don't know if you're feeling hostile towards someone or someone's being hostile towards you. Okay. Maybe directly related to the root chakra, your finances. And the Spirit's saying you need to have patience with whatever this situation is. Why are there hostilities? Okay, Spirit's saying you're the magician in the mirror. So if there are negative energies that you're having to deal with, then you have the power to deal with them. What does that mean? Well, you could not engage in conflict is one answer. Silence is an answer. You could take an easier route and just maintain your flow. If you need to stand up for yourself, well, you could put healthy boundaries in place with people. Spirit's saying if they are being hostile, you need to take action, speak up for yourself. There's also another message channeling through. If you're having financial issues related to the root chakra, then you need to take action. You're in the driver's seat of that, particularly if that's creating turmoil in your life with others. All right, let's have a look at your blessings here, which you're going to fully tap into them when you trust your intuition. Wow, you got a lot of doors opening for you. You've got the door to personal healing and happiness opening. You got the door to romance opening. And there's a thinking man here who's also got a crystal in his hand. Now, he's come out for you a couple of readings in a row. So he's not only practical, he's also spiritual. So girls, this can certainly represent a love interest hiding behind door number 2, which is romance. Yes. If you're looking for a spiritual partner. Guys, it can represent self and your spiritual side. All right, let's have a look at you getting your glow up on. Okay, some of you need to release some attachments where you're holding yourself back from your full potential. Yeah, Spirit's wanting you to get into the crown chakra and elevate. Coming through very strongly. And you got the thinking woman, which is being very practical. Let's have a look at this attachment. It's all about you being in balance within self. So often when we're in balance, then we don't care what other people think about us. That's their journey. Whatever they think about us is none of our business, really. It's how you think about yourself that's the most important thing. Because when you love yourself, nobody's opinion can ever taint you or touch you. Ever. Right? Let's have a look at this untapped potential within you. Oh, you're going to have the sun coming out. So Spirit's asking for you to really fully step into your gifts and talents. Some of you are just pondering and holding yourself back and being tentative. Spirit's saying trust your intuition to guide you. Okay. Some of you are holding yourself back because you're worrying about money or actually experiencing financial constraints. Spirit's saying you're deceiving yourself about something there. You absolutely can create more abundance in your life. You got woman holding a coin here. I'm not going to do genders. Okay, for some of you, there's a contract coming in or some kind of settlement you're working on with someone else or an asset. Be mindful of telling yourself stories that you can't change things when it comes to your money. I have done a little video on it about giving yourself excuses, which is really more of a motivational one. I know the title's a little challenging, darlings. I do like to challenge you. I'll link it in here. It's a little like 7-minute video. It would help you. Particularly if you're just going, oh, I can't change my circumstances. Well, yeah, you can. Doesn't matter how long your circumstances have been like that. Sometimes there's an internal shift that needs to happen that can set you free. Let's have a look at you doing your spiritual practices, your divination tools to seek your guidance. Man holding a coin, woman holding a coin. You are going to find the answers that you seek. Both genders capable of creating financial security and stability. You've just got to be in balance between taking action and resting. Masculine, feminine energies. There is a storm warning here. Mostly the storm warning seems to be about not taking action, being tentative. Yeah, the storm is around you valuing and loving yourself and believing in yourself. All you got to do is believe in yourself and trust your intuition. Please some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Having a look at the top row about keeping things simple. Tapping into your divine feminine energy, being in flow, you'll have victory. Spirit's saying you need a solid plan and there's possibly things you need to walk away from that aren't serving you. You're going through massive transformation right now. Things are trying to shake up in your world. There's a golden opportunity that's going to come your way. It could be very unexpected. It's going to open some new doors for you. And Spirit's saying you need to stand up and do what's right for you. So what feels right for you? Again, you got the Magician, so you can do anything, Spirit's saying. Let's have a look at the power of the universe behind you. Spirit's saying if there's anyone hostile, then it's up to you to deal with them. It's a big focus on the root chakra here and having patience. You've got a star of fertility. Perfect time to kick off new ideas, new things, new jobs. Whoever this is, you're going to have to put some healthy boundaries in place. Verbalize those boundaries. What does that mean? You've actually got to express the boundaries. Yes. We're saying expect a miracle. You've got Mother Mary here. Just know your prayers have been heard. They are being answered. The divine is trying to help you. You have to help them help you. What does that mean? You've got to show your intent by the plans you make, by the actions you take, and they will match you. Let's have a look at your blessings that are wanting to come in for you when you trust your intuition. You got the Daughter Personal Healing and Happiness opening, Daughter Love opening. There's Thinking Man here holding a crystal in his hand. Okay, right now you're just feeling extra sensitive. So you need to manage that sensitivity. What does that mean? When you're feeling extra sensitive, you can be overreactive. You can project onto others. when in fact you need to step back and balance self. So I have done an ebook and masterclass on emotional sensitivity. You might want to go and check that out, how to manage it. Yeah, right now you're just called to be strong and rely on that strength. High Priestess has come out again. Whether you're a guy or a girl, possibly tapping into more awareness of your spiritual side. You may be experiencing more of an ascension process right now. Possibly believing more in your connection to spirit and the universe, trusting in it. Wow. I know for me this week, which has really been bizarre, darlings, and rarely I share this, but I've actually been having premonitions literally 5 to 20 minutes before something happens. And it's been crazy how it's lined up. Like literally seeing a vision of something happening and then it happening. Within 5 to 20 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, it's not happening. I know that I have psychic abilities and I can read energy from anywhere in the world, right? Anywhere. But this is something else. All right, let's have a look at this side where Spirit's calling for you to be in balance and in your higher states of consciousness, because you can overcome any obstacles. So very much mindful what you say about your money. You can change that situation, create more stability there. Spirit's asking you to really believe in yourself, your talents, your abilities. You got to treat yourself and others with kindness and compassion, mostly yourself. Yeah, you need some quiet time. So whenever you're feeling a little out of sorts and overthinking and worrying about things, you got to step back. There is abundance here. So it's here for you to tap into. Definitely there. So if you're saying to yourself when that came out, that's not for me, then that message to shift from a poverty consciousness to an abundance mindset is something you might want to consider. Nobody can force you. I have done an ebook and masterclass on boosting your manifesting powers, which it totally explains why we have lack around money, scarcity consciousness coming up for us, and how to switch that out. If you feel that might help you, go and check it out. Because Spirit's saying there is abundance here for you to tap into. Time of new beginnings, particularly around opportunities and your money flow. Oh, Spirit's saying you may get the answers you seek in your dream state. That's often when we're really relaxed. And again, you got the moonstone cycles, which is you trusting your intuition. Lunar cycles may make you feel a bit extra sensitive. We've got a full moon on the 15th of Jan, which is a little way off. We're still in new moon energy, which happened on the 30th of December. It was in Capricorn, which means the energy of that is feeling more ambitious, more motivated. You've got clear quartz purification here. There's a cleanse that needs to happen. Mostly the cleanse is around how you feel about money and what's possible for yourself. Some of you may be detoxing. All right, some of you may be going through some physical healing right now. Not everyone, just a small percentage. And your ancestors are absolutely watching over you from the other side. So there's a lot of spiritual support here. And protection. Let's pull you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Yeah, Spirit's saying everything you need is within you. The answers you're seeking is within you already. So we kind of sometimes have this false idea that we need to search outside of self or search high and low for the answers we seek. You already know what they are. You've got to let go of the old. This is the old version of self. Mostly it's around not believing in yourself. Could be an old way of relating to others too, because there is a hostile energy here. So if there's somebody that constantly triggers you, then it's about learning not to be triggered, becoming unbothered, and to surrender to the flow. Number 11 again, you put so many new beginnings here. Spirit's asking for you to be more in flow versus trying to force and rush and push things. Taking a more relaxed approach to life. and to have courage to go after what it is that you truly want, to accept opportunities that come your way. With some guidance from the tarot. Darlings, you got the star energy. Look at you here. Let me bring it close. That's your energy. You've got to believe in yourself. Again, you got a message. You need to look at things from a different perspective. And another message that you are deceiving yourself. It's directly related to your money. Things you're saying to yourself that are not possible, because Spirit's saying you're the 8 of materials here. You are multi-talented. You're capable of doing anything. And you got the 10 of emotions here. There's going to be this sense of celebration. It's almost like you're going to have a breakthrough. Spirit's cheering you on from the other side, watching over you. Oh my God, you pulled the Priestess 3 times in your reading. 3 times. You're so connected to Spirit. So connected. So if you're questioning whether the guidance coming to you is real or not real, it's real. It's real. Big time. All right, let's pull you some guidance from your animal spirit guides. You got the dog spirit, which says you be loyal to what you love. What lights you up when it comes to your life path? What makes you the happiest? And you got the koala spirit. Spirit's got a plan. It's directly related to your miracle and your talents and abilities. And the porcupine spirit, time for a beginner's mind. Some of you need to look at life in a different way than the usual way you're looking at it, which means you need to be teachable and you need to be more open-minded. There are other ways of doing things. And the coyote spirit says trust in divine detours. So you may have a fixed plan in your mind about where you're headed and where you want to go. And life may take you off that plan that you had. If a divine detour happens, darlings, for a very good reason. Sometimes the divine detour will be to stop us in our tracks, so we stop and rest and wait for right timing. Sometimes it's a completely different opportunity that comes your way. It takes you in a different direction. It's a message from your angels. You ready? It's all about sacred source. We, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with the God and Goddess and all of creation. Wow. Totally aligns with the 3 messages about being in your high priest, high priestess energy. All right, those are your messages. Love to hear how this reading resonated for you. Do reach out for a personal reading if you need extra guidance and support at this time. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.